It's hot. Sweating like crazy. Can't see so much sweat. Oh.
Yeah?
My name is Detective Shelley. I'm here to investigate the murder of an Arab man named Beta. Will you please tell me the events in which they occurred?
Sure. Started just any other day. My mother died that day, or maybe the day before. I can't be sure. I stayed at the home for a while after I heard the news of my mother. Before the service, I met Mr. Perez. He and my mother were said to be inseparable. From the whole event, all I can remember is wanting to go home and go to bed. Then one night, while in my room with Marie, I heard a scream. It came from my neighbor Raymond's house. He was technically a pimp who was having woman troubles. He was yelling that his girlfriend was stealing money from him. He beat her pretty badly. Police arrived quickly after.
Please, open the door.
The girl was set free, and Raymond was told to stay in his room until summoned by the police. He told me that when he goes, he wanted me to go to an act as his witness. I was in the office the next day.
No, what?
What? He's saying.
And Raymond called me up, invited to go to his friend's bungalows on Sunday. I told him that I already had plans, but he quickly replied that I could bring Marie too. That led to him telling me about some Arabs that were shouting him lately. One of them was the brother of the girl that he beat. He told me to let him know if I saw them anywhere. Sunday came around, and in order to get in the water early, we skipped breakfast. Me and Raymond, we quickly left. On the way to the bus, we saw the Arabs, and I explained to Marie what was going on. The name of Raymond's friend was Mason, and he welcomed us warmly.
Oh, great. What's up? Who's it?
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw the Arabs trailing us, and they were gaining ground. Raymond told me that if anything happened, to back him up. And all hell broke loose, and everyone started tussling.
I'll shoot you! I'll throw cards at you! Bitch! I'll throw cards at you! I've got the dog here! Where's the... It's hot. I'm sweating like crazy. I can't see, so much sweat. Oh. Oh.
After my arrest, I was questioned several times. I told the magistrate that I didn't want a lawyer for my case, and it was a simple one. But he told me I needed one anyway. Soon a lawyer came and met me. He asked me why I wasn't sad at my mother's funeral, and I told him that I lost the habit of noting my feelings. After a few more questions about my mother, he left, and I went to see the magistrate again, who then asked me about the crime. All I could think about was how hot it was, both the day of my mother and in the office. He kept trying to make sense of my case, thinking there was a reason, but I kept telling him there wasn't any motive. He asked me if I believed in God, and I told him I didn't. After trying to push his beliefs on me, he ended it by naming me the Antichrist.
Oh, my sweet Ray. I cannot believe you committed a murder because it was hot. Don't you believe in the great Brother Ray? Oh, Lord, help me. Help me, Lord. Oh, my gosh. You are the anti-Ray. This is the anti-Ray.
At first, it was hard to forget daily wants such as cigarettes, but I was able to keep my mind busy and slept most of the time. Soon I was able to forget their absence and altogether. Well, everyone that I had talked to or met in the past couple of days before the murder was a witness.
Now that we heard the witnesses, let's switch the topic back over to your mother's death.
All the people questioned me on that subject and attacked me by saying that I had lack of grief and didn't care. I was immediately accused guilty, and the prosecutor called me a monster and says that I lack of moral feeling that threatens all society.
Order! Order in this courtroom! Order! Ugh.
My punishment was to be death by beheading, which leads me to now. After a while, I realized that human existence holds no meaning. The acceptance of this made me happy, and I am now able to go into death without the trouble of certainty and inevitability of my fate.
There!